Homer worked continuously for 100 hours and finally carved out time to spend a romantic weekend with Marge. But he grabbed the wrong cup and gulped down an entire bottle of massage oil. Then he embraced Marge and kissed her passionately, like a frog from a fairy tale. That day, Burns' assistant retired, and he decided to appoint Carl as the acting supervisor. Carl seemed to have a boss switch flipped instantly, and immediately became stern with his two subordinates. His gaze was as cold as ice cubes fresh from the freezer. Meanwhile, Marge was hosting a tea party. They planned to promote a new event using a calendar.
How about history?
Everyone went to the photography studio for a shoot. As the photographer became increasingly excited, Marge's clothes became increasingly revealing. The moment she removed her gloves, she completely let loose, striking increasingly sexy poses. The next day, Marge took the kids to the mall. A large crowd had gathered there. Upon getting closer, she discovered that her sexy photos had been made into calendar covers. The further you flipped through, the fewer clothes she wore. By the last page, it even shocked Maggie's pacifier out of her mouth.
Hey, calendar lady, you gonna take your clothes off?
No.
Well, I got the next best thing.
They gathered together to tease the calendar girl Marge, even chasing her to the church entrance. After Marge got out of the car with the kids, a round of compliments inflated her vanity. Homer seemed to have nothing going his way. Because he did his work report well, Carl decided to promote Homer to the new executive assistant. If Homer didn't agree, he'd be fired. And in today's terrible economic climate, dismissal meant unemployment. Homer could only bite the bullet and accept. After a day of work, he returned home utterly exhausted. Marge shared how successful her photo calendar was, but Homer's mind was only on work.
His astrologist will show up at the same time as his astronomer. This is not good. This is not good.
Marge embraced Homer, wanting to heat things up with a passionate kiss. Suddenly, her mouth puffed up like an inflated balloon. It turned out Homer had fallen asleep during the kiss.
Tomorrow, my love.
Even more absurdly, the next day when Marge lifted her clothes again, her once heart-racing chest had magically transformed into the faces of Lenny and Carl. It was
Leave me alone, you two!
another empty night. Over the next 3 months, Marge lived as if she were a widow. Until that day when Homer booked a romantic hotel, just when it seemed they would finally make up for their overdue alone time, the phone rang at the worst possible moment. Carl's voice was like a bucket of cold water. He demanded Homer accompany him on a business trip. The romantic evening was destroyed once again.
Actually, those were Carl's shirts.
Oh, I can't believe you're gonna spend another weekend with him.
Hey, it's not like I want to go. Go, go, go!
Again, Marge picked up a hammer from the floor to vent her frustration.
Diddly.
That day, Flanders was chatting with his kids. To express her apology, Marge